For a new failed Face ID demo on the Apple keynote,
Let's try that again. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho.
and the expensive $1,000 startup price tag for the iPhone X. Let's do a roundup of all the iPhone releases. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. This is Tech Dude, and let's roll out the intro. Okay, so guys, I know that I'm a little bit late for this video because Apple keynote was already like a few days before, and all the big tech YouTubers have already made a lot of videos about it. But as you guys know, I do have like a tight schedule, so I can only upload one video a week or maybe two if I have enough time. So guys, sorry if I didn't upload it as early as you guys wanted me to. But anyways guys, make sure you guys check out my second channel, which is Everything 1 to 3, where I do a lot of gaming videos and some reacting ones. So I'll be starting some gaming streams on there. I haven't posted any yet. So anyways guys, so now let's get started and let's start talking about the iPhone. Well, guys, the first thing I'm a little bit disappointed about the releases is that the naming schemes for it. So for example, they released the new iPhone 8, which is basically the same as the 7 design wise, but the internals are a little bit different, and it also adds some minor extra features. So it is different, but I really don't think that they should just went and call it the iPhone 8, because the iPhone 8 is what we've actually been hoping for, and the iPhone 8 is also what we've been looking forward to, which is now called the iPhone X with its edge-to-edge display. And so yeah, but anyways guys, I'm just a little bit disappointed. I wish they could just call it the iPhone 7s. It could have made so much more sense, and it's also cheaper than the iPhone X as well. So yeah, that is it for the naming scheme. And also I want to talk about waterproofing a little bit. So last year for the iPhone 7, a lot of people had trouble with the waterproofing issue because the iPhone 7 wasn't that waterproof. It was waterproof, but waterproof as in just some rain or something like that on your iPhone. But anyways guys, this year both the iPhone X and iPhone 8 will have almost 100% waterproofing. Now no phone can have 100% waterproofing because there's always that scenario where water can get in, so no phone can promise a 100% waterproofing, but its waterproofing has greatly improved. Now let's go ahead and talk about the price. So the iPhone X, again, as I already said, starts at $1,000 with the 64 gigabytes model in the US, and in which you can also get the 256 model, which starts at $1,150. I do think the starting price is a little bit high, but I would expect that from Apple just because of all its features and stuff like that, and its design. I expect Apple to place it on a higher price range. So yeah, and just a fun fact there, for the base model iPhone X, you can actually buy a base model MacBook Air. That's kind of the first time that this kind of thing ever happened with an iPhone, but you can. Now, I do think the iPhone X looks really great and stuff like that, and I think it does look pretty good. But anyways, now let's actually go ahead and talk about the features of the iPhones. So let's talk about the features of iPhone 8. First, it has wireless charging, in which that means the next feature will be that it does have a glass back as well. It has better front and back camera. Now the cameras can shoot 4K and 60 FPS, which the iPhone 8 and iPhone X is the only phone on the market right now that can shoot in 4K 60 FPS. It's got extra waterproofing. It has Face ID, which I will talk about later a little bit. That's really important. And it has Bluetooth 5.0, which means say I have my AirPods and my friends have their Beats. So basically I can get out my iPhone and we can both listen to music together. You can stream to 2 Bluetooth devices. So I can listen on my AirPods and my friend can maybe listen on his wireless headphones or something. But that's it for Bluetooth 5.0, and it is also found on the Galaxy S8 and stuff and the Note 8. Now let's talk about the features of iPhone X, which is a little bit more exciting, I guess. So it also has wireless charging, glass back, a huge improvement on camera, just as the iPhone 8. It has all the bezels killed, which is actually, I think, its main feature. Of course, extra waterproofing and Face ID. So now guys, let's go and talk about Face ID. So of course, Touch ID is actually removed from the iPhone X. Only the iPhone 8 still has it, which is why it looks exactly like the iPhone 7. But Touch ID is removed completely from the iPhone X, and it's replaced with Face ID instead. Now, I have my hopes in Face ID as whatever Apple releases, they usually want to perfect it in the best way. So I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed about it, because that's what people always do when the iPhone first releases. But I do have my hopes in Face ID. Nobody has tried it yet because it hasn't been released, so not even the big tech YouTubers have tried it yet, so nobody really knows how good it is. But one thing though is that when they were showing off the Face ID demo though, Face ID actually failed on stage. Now this is it's not actually the Face ID's fault, as if you ever restarted your iPhone or you shut down an iPhone and then you get it back again, or you use the wrong finger for Touch ID a few times, it always says to use your password. Now that's what exactly happened on stage that time, so yeah, I just want to explain that. But anyways, even though we still don't know what Face ID's if Face ID is gonna be as good as Touch ID, one thing for sure is that it's been way better if they could just implant the Touch ID into this display. That was what Apple was thinking of doing for a long time, but I think it's because they didn't have enough supply of it and stuff like that. So it might be on the next iPhone. At least I hope so. So they don't have to remove Face ID completely, but if they could put both on it, that would be totally awesome. Of course, the iPhone 8, iPhone X also support wireless charging, but what's special about it is that Apple is releasing a new thing called AirPad or AirPower, in which you can charge your AirPods, your Apple Watch, and your iPhone together on a single wireless charging pad, which I think it's really great. And yeah, I think it's a great idea that you can just charge everything on the same pad. So if you're going to sleep at night, you have your pad here, you just throw your iPhone, Apple Watch on there, or even your AirPods, you just throw it on there, and then you can just go to sleep. So yeah. Also, now let's talk about the front-facing camera. Now the front-facing camera has been greatly improved. It's like a huge change. But basically, in the new portrait mode from the front-facing camera, anyways, you can now change the lighting of the camera, so you can change however lighting you want. And basically for the back camera, anyways, there's a new thing called animojis, where you can just animate emojis, I guess. So you guys can tell how good the front-facing camera already is, and that front-facing camera is also used for Face ID, so it's just completely great. And it also has a depth effect for the front-facing camera. So yeah, guys, so for all your selfie lovers out there, the iPhone 8 or iPhone X will be actually perfect for you guys. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And of course it is a little bit long, I'm sorry, but I do want to share with you guys all the stuff. So I mean, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I did spend a lot of time researching and stuff like that. I have like a whole page of like script and stuff like that for this video. So I mean, if you guys enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs button. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button if you guys would like to. So you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Yeah, guys.